Hello everybody and welcome to TCG Cardshop Sim Monday. How y'all doing? Hi Mom, welcome to the stream. So last time we opened the shop for one day I think, and we got a lot of good cards from the time before that. Off stream I took the liberty of restocking literally everything. Making sure that the restocking actually took. I don't know. I can tell if I've done it or not. Yeah, okay. Might not have saved. I was worried about that. But anywho, so a couple of updates to update you all about. Apparently, the next kind of update for this game in particular will have a app that will allow you easier to repurchase orders. So that's actually kind of huge. It'll mean restocking will be much simpler. No clue as to when that will go live, but it is something to absolutely look forward to. Are we ready to begin? 6,400? Alright. Here we go. So, I recently found out about that. Oh, sorry. I'm setting my headset down. There we go. Anyways, so I recently found out about that. It just kind of, I was scrolling through my games list because I was deciding what I wanted to do on my off time, whether it be kind of remodel the shop a little bit or, you know, test some things out. And I clicked on this game to kind of launch it, and I saw the news about it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how that app works. I think it'll be a really good addition to allow someone to restock their shop if they are running out of the same things over and over and over. Like, I do tend to run out of the same types of things. 1,709. So that will be absolutely massive. Beyond that, there's also no update on the what's it called? The crossover events for Pal World. But 132. Over the weekend, I did attempt to record lab customs. Me and my friends got together, and I'll say me, Phoenix, and the friend group all got together, and we played some custom games. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Did horribly, but you know, they're way more experienced in shooters than me, so 314. Plus I really haven't gotten, I just started having the ability to portal around quite normally, because whatever was going wrong with the control setup got fixed, so. But unfortunately, I can't really stream Splitgate anymore until I figure out what setting is really going bad with OBS. I'll have to ask some of my other streamers I know, maybe they can help me. But regardless, So that's kind of the update on Splitgate. Tomorrow will be Moonstone Island. It will be my permanent... It'll be a permanent kind of in-rotation game until something else comes up. Or until I beat it. One of the two. And I do want to, not 100% the achievements, but I do want to try and get as many as possible. If they're annoying or too difficult for me, then no thank you, but... beyond that, yeah. That's kind of my intention with that game. The next thing I want to 50 talk about is I'm not really gonna go into any details, but I'm just gonna say if you went to TwitchCon, I hope you had a good time. I hope you were safe, and I hope you got home safely, because apparently some things went down on TwitchCon this year, and that's all I'll say. If you want to really know anything more than that, go check out YouTube videos. People have done fantastic coverage on all the ins and outs and all the angles. So, yeah. 58. But the main reason I don't really want to cover completely and just say what I just said is because, one, I'm a very small streamer, so it's not like anyone really will hear or care about my opinions on any of that kind of stuff. And two, it's already been covered to death by way more people who have way more knowledge and more insight than I could ever provide. So that's kind of why I'm just saying what I'm saying here and leaving it be. 206. So those are kind of all the recent stuff that's been going on over the weekend. Next Fest is going on right now. I've had my eyes open for any games that have caught my attention. And I'm just going to come out and say that Steam is a wonderful, magical, and very weird place. You can find so many different types of games, and some of them just blow my mind. The concepts are so stupid, or weird, or a mix of both. And some of them are just like downright disgusting and done in a really weird way. It just blows my mind the kinds of things you can find on Steam. That being said, if people want to buy those types of games, that's up to them. I'm not going to judge or police what people can and can't buy. I believe that should be up to the consumer. But yeah, I'm still keeping my eyes open for new games. Oh, sorry, 2 seconds. I forgot to send out that I'm going live. 2,000. Okay, cool. 2,400 so far. We're making our way there. Really quickly, too. That was only the first box, I do believe. The newest episode of My Hero Academia came out. I got to watch it over the weekend. Pretty hype. As someone who kind of got spoiled on how the whole series ends and some of the major events that led to it, it's still really cool to see it animated, and I really think that the studio that is actually doing the animation is absolutely killing it in the best way possible. I've seen people talk about it, be like, yeah, this is like anime movie quality, but in show form. Like, each episode looks like it should be part of a freaking movie with how good the animation is. I completely agree. But I'm glad it's not just a movie, because it would be a long movie, or it'd be a very short, very condensed, and very underwhelming movie as a result. So it's either one or the other. I still haven't actually caught up with the stuff that I don't know about, because I kind of stopped at Season 4, kind of wound up getting re-involved middle of Season 7, and now we're on Season 8, and I'm watching from there. Even though, like I said, I knew some of the events that had occurred, I just don't know how we got to where we are. 160. So, it's kind of a weird place to stop and start, but Season 4 has been really good too. The start of it, the first arc. I haven't gotten around to watching much past that. So if you know, you know. Other than that, I don't know if I said this on stream. I know I've talked to other people about it. Because, well, I've been talking a lot about it in general. I've got my full ultimate team until I face off against the bosses, and they're all maxed out. Now I just need to level them up, need to level myself up, and fight the next boss, because I did beat a couple of other bosses before I maxed out my team. So that's a thing. Now I don't have to breed for specific traits. Power World. I said I've been talking a lot about it with you and with other people. Oh, here's something that I've actually really wanted to talk about. So, Pokemon, the main series games, finally released their newest edition. I guess it's not a main series, it's kind of a side game. But it does have very main series kind of like... It's hard to figure out how to put it. It's main series, but it's not, I guess. And to be honest, the game is boring as hell. I've been watching people play it. I've been struggling to stay awake. It's only when people are truly entertaining, like Tom Fox, even, that I can even stay awake through gameplay of that game. I don't understand how people... Maybe it's funner to play, but... you know I'm not a stickler for graphics, so any bugs or glitches and stuff like that, I really don't care about. But the entire game takes place inside a single city. The only variants you get are small areas called wild zones, 50, that aren't very big at all, and the only differences are like objects placed in there, with only one true variant, and that would be the ice zone. There's an ice zone and a sewer system that is mostly not even long or like have a lot of different turns. It's mostly just like, here's the path, you gotta follow through it, with a couple of side nooks that you can explore for some goods and to catch some Pokemon. That's literally it. And it's like, okay, well, then how is exploring the town? Oh, and rooftops. You can get up on some rooftops. 54. Demigod pack. It's like, okay, well then how is exploring the rooftops and all that stuff? You get no movement options whatsoever. No roller skates, no bikes, no any kind of mode of transportation to make exploring fun. You get a double jump, which essentially is only a jump if you fall off of a high enough height where it will allow you to do a second small little jump that causes you to glide a little bit. And that's all the movement you get in the game. Other than that, you're just literally running around the city. And it's like so boring. Where are the huge forests you had to make your way through? Where are the deserts and mountains you were climbing in other previous titles? It's where's the life? You know what I mean? $115. $139. $132. $122. $160. $113. $185. A nice god pack. Almost $1,000 between all those cards. And the story really just is like, in my opinion, very bare bones. Because it's like, oh, Pokemon are randomly rogue mega evolving and going on rampages. So you basically join a team that is trying to stop it. And figure out what's the cause. And it's like, that's real, with no badges, no nothing, no gems, no leaving the city, no traveling, no movement options. That's really the story that you expect people to get excited about. And I'm not really spoiling anything other than, like, people probably won't care that I spoiled there's not a bike in the game. In fact, they would probably, if they were mad about that kind of thing, would be glad I spoiled it. I'm not actually, like, going into any deep spoilers about the story or the plot or anything like that. But it's just like a really lifeless city. NPCs are just standing around. There's no variance. There's no difference in biomes. It's just bland. And the crazy thing is, in order to enjoy the full experience with the DLC and the best quality you can get, it's a $500 game. Because you're buying a console, the membership online, the DLC, and the console itself. And people are saying that it's worth it. I'm missing something clearly. So that's been incredibly disappointing. But apparently, someone has leaked, I haven't looked into this at all myself, the next, like, main story game, like, the next generation of Pokemon was leaked. I haven't seen anything of it. It could be just false rumors. But honestly, after seeing that, I honestly don't care. Usually I get excited about new Pokemon games because I like watching streamers, like, getting involved in their communities, name suggestions and team builds and talking about the story and all that stuff. And this time I'm like, yeah, I'll watch the next game that comes out, but quite frankly, I don't expect anything. And people are saying that Scarlet and Violet, the ones that came out before this, were the worst because of the graphics and blah 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 blah. It's like, personally, I thought that was one of the best stories Pokemon has ever written. Because you had 3 separate choices of paths you wanted to go, and eventually all of them intersected. And then you had stories like, this guy is trying to find these special herbs to save his sick Pokemon that's got injured during an ambush of another Pokemon. And you have the gym course, of course, like fighting all the gyms, which was meh. And then you have like this story of this huge conspiracy that this school covered up, that this gang of the evil quote-unquote gang you're fighting in that game is actually just a bunch of school kids who got screwed over by the school system itself and were kind of rebelling against it. And the school covered up the whole thing and painted them to look like the bad guys. And it's like, yeah, some of the things they did were not exactly good. Like trying to force people to join their gang. They went about it the wrong way in some ways. But they were all victims at this school of being bullied and strong-armed and all this other stuff, and decided to fight back. And now they're painted as the villains. And the school covered it up to make it look like that. And I'm like, that's so interesting. I love that story. And the final story where all 3 stories intersect, because basically the protagonist, or the side characters of each of those stories all come together for one big plot, was so cool and interesting. Even the past Pokemon game, Legends Arceus, which was Legends ZA is kind of like a sequel, but not really, was interesting because you were literally building the Pokedex. Because you were transported back in time, and people were afraid of Pokemon, and basically, through your help in the Survey Corps team in the story, you were basically making it so Pokemon and humans could communicate and work together. 55. And of course there was like some weird stuff going on with the ancestors of these Pokemon that were guardians, and then there was also like kind of a split religion aspect angle to it, where people believed that Palkia was the god of all creation, and people believed that Dialga was the creator of everything. When really, Arceus is supposedly, in that universe, the god of creation. Because, Palkia is time and space, or Dialga is time and space, and I forget what Palkia is. So... even though the gameplay was kind of meh, at least they were doing something unique and different. And really kind of cool. Because they had all that kind of stuff intermingled. With the building of the Pokedex, the kind of like religional divide between the people who believed in Palkia and Dialga, as well as 71. The Survey Corps stuff, like actually building a town together with the Pokemon, because you yourself and other members are literally researching these creatures to better understand them, so humans won't be afraid of them. And the following game is literally, you're in a city, Pokemon are going wild and mega evolving for seemingly out of nowhere. And that's the story. You're trying to put a stop to it. Such a letdown. I mean, yeah, there's other stuff going on, but the main focus of the plot is the Rogue Mega Evolutions. The meat of the story, I'll say. But anyways, done. And this is it. Sorry, one more thing. And this is the game that they want you to buy DLC for before it even came out, by the way. The town running around, very lame, very generic story. They want you to buy DLC for it before the game even came out. Anywho, okay, that's me done ranting on that. How are we at with money? Because I know I got a couple of cards, I said them. Alright, well, could be worse. We still have tons of boxes, so we're good. That's pretty much all the updates over the weekend. 122. I really wish I could have gotten the Super Customs video. I really need to figure out what's wrong with my OBS. Let's see if... it's not saying it on here. But for those who might be watching who might have some suggestions, whether it be on YouTube or on stream, it says like encoding overloaded console or something like that. Whenever I try to stream quite a few of the games, but for some reason it doesn't really lag any of them except for Splitgate 2. Yes, I did notice that. I didn't really want to say anything because, or I didn't really, it was not in the forefront of my mind, but I did notice that. But thank you for saying it because it did remind me of what I was going to do at that level. I think it would be 3 boxes that I need. Yes, it is 3. The comic series is now completed. Figure if I'm gonna open shop, might want to put that in there too. And a quick price. There we go. Alright. We're ready to continue. So, thank you for reminding me. I know I've been kind of very rant heavy today. Oh, the last thing I want to briefly touch on is apparently, and I haven't done any research on the matter, but Mina the Hollower was supposed to release in October, and it has actually been delayed. I looked at my wish list and no longer said that it was set for an October release. It said that it would release when it released. No set date. So that's kind of disappointing news. And Slay the Spire 2 is having an open a early access launch in March 2026. That's kind of all the updates on the games that I really had any interest in. Because there's still no information about Mio or, I forget the other one. But, there's no information about those games, so. I don't know if I just now noticed that it said that there was a March 2026, early access for Slay the Spire 2, but, yeah, it's kind of cool. I finally noticed it, if that's the case. Couldn't be better because March is my birth month. So for my birthday, I get early access. Yay! Even though everyone will. Okay, the cards are absolutely dead. So, anything interesting going on over the weekend for you? Besides, you know, the normal stuff? Ooh, 200. Oh well. Sometimes slow is good. I know it's starting to get cold out. I haven't had to turn on my fan after I turned off my AC. Very bundled up. Actually, I think it's colder in the house than it is outside, to be honest with you. Started off really strong, though. Yeah. I have less than 3,000 to go before I break even, so... Less than 2,000, I think. Yep, less than 2,000, over 2,000, but because, it's 6,400, or just 6,000, it would be less than 200, or, 2,000. Yeah. About 2,300. Ish. You can tell that there's not been any good cards hardly because I'm down to 5 boxes and I'm still going. I haven't had to stop and read out cards or ask for updates because I just ain't been getting nothing. Except for that one God pack. That was nice. Yep. I had a feeling that there was 8 more cards in that box. 4 more boxes. Yeah, this has been quite disappointing. Sorry about the yawns. I went to bed at a decent time. I just didn't fall asleep for a very long while. I had kind of a rough night. When I finally did fall asleep, not the best of dreams. For sure. But those kinds of nights happen. $58. $71. We got some life. Hey, 464. And a ghost rare. Inching ever closer. $322. Or, sorry, 332. $279. $61. 62. $133. Alright, we got, 2 boxes left after this. I think we can get through this box fairly quickly. I'll finish this box and then take my first break of the stream. $125. Good mutant time. Thank you. $326. Wow. It's literally gonna take all the boxes pretty much. I'll finish this handful and I'll go on break. Maybe some time away will wake the cards up. 63. Alright. Let's go on break. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. I shall be right back. Enjoy the break, and see you soon. Hello, I'm back, everybody. Before I get started with the bills, or started with the thing, double checking if I've paid the bills. And 7 days, okay. All those are filled. I know that Shop B. Oh, is Shop B completely done? Yeah, pretty much. I can do every shop except for 73. Oh, welcome back. I was just taking a look at some stuff real quick. Alright. Back to it. $50. I can say definitively that cards have not been great today. Very strong start though, like I said. I think the first hit was like $1,000. And then that early God pack was nice too. After that, it kind of just like croaked. Sorry, grabbing a drink. 2 seconds. Ugh. There we go. Sorry about that. $218. That's it for this box. How much more until we break even? 100? Something like that? Oh, wow. Well, there's a $28. I'm kidding. whole thing is, should I even open another pack of 10 boxes at this rate? But the thing is, I can't open the store without cards, so... I mean, I have plenty that I can sell, just not super high value. I honestly have no idea what I should do here. I don't want to reset though. Technically, I still haven't broken even. I'm on the last, the box before the last box. Dollars and cents extra, definitely I've broken even. There we go, finally. 1,816. $54. Got 2 more handfuls, I think it is. Or 3. 3 more handfuls. $58. Last box of the first set. $115. $2K profit so far. Sorry that I was so scatterbrained today. Jumping from one topic to the next. $1,357. Second to last handful, I guarantee. $50. Last handful. Maybe there'll be something huge in it. 157. That was the highlight of the final handful of cards. So what is my profit? $3,600. It's profit. This is my game where I just throw cards into the card pack and try and get as many of the cards as I can. Because this doesn't have an option to sort based on what's it called? It doesn't give me an overview of how many cards I have that are unique in my binder. So I have no way of knowing how close I am to getting that achievement. Which is something I guess I should suggest. Is like a tab to show how many different, like if you hit this and you have like a little thing here, or you open this and you can see the cards or something like that. A little something to let you know. Yeah. I know there have been times where I've made way less. It's still just not exciting. I like there to be excitement. Alright, 6,400. Here we go again. And this time we're starting less than the red. Exactly. Maybe these packs will be better. Can only hope. I don't see a lot of people playing or streaming this game anymore. Probably because they like got in on the ground floor and had pretty much already finished everything. I would presume, since a lot of people started playing this before I did, because I wasn't sure about it at first, so... Kind of funny how the only trend I've ever really been near the start of was like Pal World. Everything else I've always been a little bit behind, or just like way behind. I mean, Pal World had been around for a little bit, but it still hadn't gotten as much traction as it wound up getting. I was there for version 1, I guess, is what I could say. Because I remember finding a glitch about a goat that kept getting stuck in the mountain, and he was a boss and I couldn't beat him because he kept getting stuck in the mountain and then falling through the world. Good times. But yeah, for this trend I was behind a little bit. Everyone moved on to all the other 100,000 simulation games out there. $55. Yes, I did before I started streaming. I always set up my store to be ready for the next time I open off stream 99% of the time. That includes paying bills. 125. $252. $55. That's okay. Regardless, tomorrow should be a lot of fun. Because I'm moving on to Season 2 of Moonstone Valley. I'm really looking forward to it because I saw a lot of plants and stuff that I had never seen before. This is once again going to be completely blind. I've not really seen anything about the game, so I'm super excited. 244. That's it for this box. So what's our profits, or what's our money looking at right now? With a $3,600 net, we are at $4,372 away from breaking even. Oh, well, $4,327 from breaking even. Oh, 2,100 until even. I see. $63. I thought it was 4,000. That's my bad. $1,357. Started to try and say something, realized that it wasn't a number I normally call out, and then yawned, so I couldn't hit the continue button. It was a weird sequence of events. $54. Sorry, I'm moving stuff on my desk. 352. $50. $61. Okay, clearly I missed something on that one. Did you see what I missed? Really, 115 and I didn't miss a single card. Damn. Okay then. I'm starting to zone out a little bit. So I thought for sure I missed something. I guess a lot of 40s. That would explain it. Gotta handle this real quick. $272. $136 of profit. It's so funny. I don't know why that number is so funny to me. $51. Yeah, I know. Just the number, like you said, caught me off guard. Just imagine if we didn't have that 3K safety net. By the way, the music of the day for me is Best Music Mix for Leveling Up 2025. Top 30 NCS Gaming House Music Best of EDM 2025. That's a huge mouthful of random gibberish that made that video title, but that is the title. Is this a random thing I saw that I clicked on? Lyrics are kind of generic, but the beat itself is really good. Wouldn't call this leveling up music, but definitely a good beat. Probably switch it to something else. During the next break. Don't know. They're an inanimate object. Go ahead. Go crazy. I don't condone violence against people, but I do condone violence against inanimate objects that have no feelings. Like beating up a pillow when you're frustrated. $97. That is true. Okay, allow me to rephrase that. I don't condone beating up people or hurting people in real life, but what I do condone is beating up or hurting inanimate objects so long as you don't hurt yourself in the process. Because they can't, yeah, obvious, like hitting a pillow. 6 more boxes to go through after this one. 364. $139. Go and grab your nearest deck of cards and suplex it onto a couch. Go for it. Make an example out of them. Show those cards who's boss. Yeah, I know. I am too. As you can clearly see, I'm not mad. I'm goofing off. 332. And we're starting to get some alright cards here. Exactly. There's nothing wrong if you're angry or something, like hitting a pillow. Better a pillow than a person. That's my feelings on that. You know, if you can get a laugh out of it, even better, because laughter is the best medicine. If you're legitimately angry. Then again, I would find it very weird to get angry at a game of cards when you're pulling cards. This is literally just like RNG. There's nothing you can do to up your odds or anything. It is what it is. And we made some fun out of it. So... True. That's why you don't rip it. I guess the moral of the story is find good ways to release your anger that don't hurt you or anyone else. If you can get in, if that means you have to suplex a deck of cards, then go for it. Or punch a pillow. 54. In about 5 minutes, I'll ask for our total so far, 158. Take our last break of the stream. Clean up my room a little bit while I stretch. Oh, it was actually, I just heard How to Save a Life, but it was like a remix, like, rich, electronic beat kind of thing. It was kind of a cool rendition of it. Still, like I said, not really level up music in my opinion. I wonder if all these music are just like actual remix songs, or if they're not like popular songs or whatever. 252. $332. 125. More or less, I'm just talking in a general sense. About things. This will be the last box before I go on break. 252. $58. Hey, 1,411. Nice little surprise snuck in there. Five boxes left, and we're going on our final break of the stream. How are we doing profit-wise? So what you're saying is, if we didn't have that $3,000 safety net, we would barely be breaking even. Well, we have 5 boxes, so I suppose it's way better than last time. The first set of boxes. Alright, this will be our second and final break of the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I will be right back. Enjoy the break.
Alright, 3 minutes. 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 3 minutes.
Hello everybody, and I am back. Thank you kindly for the welcome backs. $61. $63. Nice little demigod pack there. Oh, I missed a 50? Whoopsie. With the way today is going, I certainly can't afford to miss a 50. Haha. 244. Did I miss another 50? Because that was 70. Don't think I did. Okay, 47. I thought as much. I knew something popped up. I didn't see it was a 50, but I wanted to double check. 63. 16. Okay, so two handfuls, I think, left for this. It's just been a quiet day with the cards. Not much happening. How much profit are we up to? Trying to throw away 16 decks of cards? What? No, I was closing the box to see how many cards were left. Then I set it back down and continued. Yeah, well, no kidding. That's what the funny part is. Probably throw away most of these boxes without losing anything, to be honest. $247. 188. 158. 'Let's see. Yep, that box is empty. We got 3 more boxes to go. The problem is I don't have the cards for that, I don't think. $50. Real quick, I need to do something. Alright, there we go. Just looking at something real quick. $485 of profit. Out of 20 boxes almost. Technically, if we're going small boxes, 40. I thought I said 4K, but yeah, 4,885. $62 on this card, by the way. Sorry if I misspoke. $1,455. $58. 62. $200. I said this during my break. I was talking with my mom a little bit. It stinks that when you're a small streamer, you don't really have that many people to bounce conversations off with. So I'm sorry that this stream in particular has been so boring and bland. It's unfortunate, but sometimes these things do happen. But I just did want to make a note of saying that I realize that this has probably been an extremely boring stream to watch. Tons of quiet moments. Not much really happening. Kind of low energy. 67. 50. 54. 58. Well, some people would find it boring. If anyone's watching like this VOD. $6,951 is our total profit. $412. $71. $50. $54. 160. Oof. Something's going on upstairs. 2 seconds, chat. Alright. $152. I'll probably have time to open shop for one day. At the end of these packs. $115. I'm sure I have the cards to do it, to make it worth it. Let's wait until the end of the box, and then I'll reveal our total profit. And bear in mind that this is with a 3K deficit, or net going in, meaning that we had an extra 3K to start with from the other box. So while the number may sound large, it's actually not nearly as big as people would think. It's still nice to have profit. It's still good that we did make profit. But the boxes today were pretty bad. Outside of a couple of good pops, or good pulls, mostly it's just been very bad. What is our total profit? Is it still 7,850? Okay. 7,965. Minusing, of course, the extra 3K we had going in. Had we not have had that, it would have been 4,965. Which isn't even enough to buy another box. Or, well, set of 10. Alright. Let's get started with the next day. We still made profit. Man the counter. You... Oh, no, not you. Restock shelves. Gonna run in here real quick. So I know that there's a stinky person coming in. Okay, good. Man the counter. Man the counter. Card deal. Not interested. Restock shelves. Man the counter. Ooh. No, not even. Oh shit, I forgot to put cards out. I am stupid. Well, we're going dupes today. Sorry, Mom. You know what? Screw that. Just to get something out on the card tables. Then I can switch back to the regular. Card deal. Oh. 130. You want to give me a slightly better card? Absolutely. I can't believe I didn't think of that. That was entirely my bad. Alright. Now I can actually go to price. And start selling off my big cards. No. 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 Okay, you didn't get away. No. No. Double checking. Did you get sprayed? Yes. Okay. That needs to be refilled. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Not yet. It's fine. Oh, I told you I could break even on $50 cards. I proved it. So a little bit of a rough start. I'm still probably gonna sell through all these anyways. 27. There we go. Cool. I messed up good, but I recovered nicely. That's the way I look at it. Card deals kind of coming on in. Looking good. Yeah, I know. I've just been trying to keep up. Ghost Rares. I have 3. Oops. Wait. Okay, yeah. There we go. There we go. Card deal. Wouldn't even if I could because it's not as much. Got my Ghost Rares down. Back to Destiny. Decline. Decline. There we go. Run back here. Okay, so that's one off once or twice. Definitely. Sure, because you want to give me a better card. I don't care. I didn't lose anything, and I didn't gain anything, so what does it matter? Uh, 180, take it or leave it. I don't remember which one it was. It was like 201, so I think it was one of these. I'll slap that down and get my money back real quick. Slap these down just to fill up some missing space. Card deal, no. Card deal. 3,500. No. Nope. Nope. Alright. Just to fill up these slots a bit more, because I'm starting to run behind. There we go. It was this one. There we go. Cool. No, I didn't. The top number is what they want to pay me to pay for the card. The bottom number was the actual price of the card. Unless I inputted the number incorrectly. I was sure I bought it for more or less than it was worth. Market value is 260. So even if I spent 200, I would be giving him more than he wanted, but still paying less for the card than it's actually worth. But instead I spent 180 on it. I'll just slap this down. I don't remember what card it was. I think it was this one. So slap that down. Oh no, wait. It was worth 190 and I paid 180. So deal. Running out of high value cards. Only got, I'm in the 300s, low 300s. A couple of high value cards here. Forgot about these. 500. Keep the dream of over 400 or 300 alive. Oh, rip. Fine. There's no wait. Oh, okay. I thought someone stinky got back there. I'm like, how in goodness gracious did you do that? But no, we're good. Okay. There we go. Card deal. 180. No, 837. Go down to 800. Great deal, thank you. It's worth 900. All right. Keep them coming. One guy already went home. We still got plenty of cards. And card deal. Ah. Why are you fine? Okay. Sure. It's a better card. Oh, whoops. There we go. That's all the customers served. So I spent about, let's see, $800 on a $900 card that I can sell tomorrow. Or next time. It's not bad. Oh, I had 2 of them. Neat. Let's see. Did I literally run out of anything at all? That is my greatest concern. Doesn't look like it. I mean, I ran close with these, but, Alright, that's gonna do it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be notified when I go live next. Sorry, as I said, for the lackluster stream, but these things happen. And if you want to catch me live, go to twitch.tv/onedamngamer at 2 p.m. EST. Monday through Friday. That's where I stream. And that's where you'll find me. Anyways, I post Monday through Friday on YouTube, so yeah. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.